Alright, this how we gonna start the video. We're gonna start the video requesting our payouts. And we got 2 accounts right here. Requesting our payouts. That's my account. 2,000 on each. Request. Another 2,000 requests. Bam. We got 4,000 waiting. $4,000 waiting. And it is the first week of July. We just got the emails right now. Certificate ready, payout approved, payout requested. Bang. Go over here. Certificates. Right here. July 10th, 4,000. Feel me? Real life, real. Bam, I got the payout. Showed y'all the payout. Now, what I'm gonna talk about though, we're gonna talk about how traders can overcome the fear and that nervousness feeling that you get when you're taking trades. When we come into the market, we gotta have an understanding on why we're taking a trade, why we're making a decision on why we're taking that trade in that moment, and what that trading decision is driven by. Because, you know, a lot of people, even I fell victim to this, a lot of people could fall victim to seeing people's lifestyles and just thinking about the possibilities from all these prop firms. Like, if you scale 5 accounts, you could possibly make $40,000 a month. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, who isn't gonna be thinking about that and having that play in the back of their mind? Very easy to get lost in all of that, like all of the possibilities and outcomes that come from trading. It's very easy to. So everything that I'm saying, I'm not saying it like it's the easiest thing to do in the world, because trust me, it's not. But if you put in the work, bro, if you truly want this, you know, it's truly gonna work out. Like, I'm a living testimony of it. I genuinely never gave up on this. And there was times where I really wanted to quit. There's times where I even took a break from it, because like, that's how much it was getting to me. That's how much it was messing with my head. And all of that though was really going on in your head while all of that is happening, while you're thinking about all of that, or while you're watching these things and consuming these things. There's a bunch of dopamine aligned with the outcome of the trade, that the mind can become blind from the confirmation, your setup, all the things that you wait for to take a trade. All of a sudden, all of that's thrown out the window, and now you're trading is completely different from how you was trading yesterday or a week ago, or, you know, that one green week you had, and now you just have a bad red day. And when that happens, ultimately, we become so focused on the outcome that we end up forgetting the process of the trade. When we become blind to the confirmations, we get so focused on the outcome that basically we're not even trading our strategy anymore. Everything that we was once waiting for, we're not even waiting for anymore. And, you know, some days happen like that. This is where the fear starts coming in, because now we're introduced to all the outcomes and the possibilities, and now we're starting to fear the possibility that we're starting to miss it out on the reward or whatever, you know, narrative that we have, you know, whether it might be buying a car, or, you know, changing your certain circumstances, or, you know, getting out of that job you don't like, you know, whatever it may be. That could also be playing in the back of your head while you're taking these trades. And that's the fear that you end up having. You know, the fear of you losing a trade could possibly mean you lose out on that future that you working so hard to get towards. So giving us 2 problems in the mind, that's where we start messing with greed and fear. And like, really, I'm not gonna sit here and say like there's any really true like cure to fix any of this, because there's really not. Ultimately, what happens though is that the more you show up every day and the more that you continue to do it, you know, you're either gonna have 2 choices basically. And that's either continue to do the things and feel the way that you're feeling, or, you know, start changing what you're doing a little bit. And ultimately, over time, you're gonna be so numb to these losses that you're not even gonna be tripping on a blown account, or you're not even gonna be tripping on, you know, your stop loss at 1,500 or whatever it may be. Like, you're gonna be so detached to the outcome that you're just like, man, I gotta get this right. At least let me show myself that I can actually take a trade. That's what it is, bro. If you get to the market and you can mark up a trade and see where it's gonna go, you can make however much money you wanna make. You feel me? But there's really nothing more, nothing less to it. It's just showing up each and every day and putting yourself in that position to really get to it. My trading rules and the way I like to trade is what I do. Is my morning routine. I wake up, I shower, I go for a little walk, I clear my mind, I read my Bible, I pray. After I do all that, I hop on the charts. As soon as I hop on the charts, I do my little analysis and I trade my strategy. As soon as I trade my strategy, I lock myself out. I'm done for the day. I'm not doing nothing more, nothing less. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and I only like to stick to New York session, but I'm not gonna lie, this week I did trade Asia and it went smooth for me. Like, I'll show y'all the results of this week. We be taking 1 to 2 trades every week. I don't really over trade, but if y'all seen my other video when I was looking on the last month, I didn't show y'all how many trades I took, but all those red days that I had, that's because I was over trading. So basically, you know what works for you and you know what doesn't work for you. It's just us as a trader to be able to identify those things. And we're all gonna have things that we struggle with. We're all gonna have things that we excel in. And it's all about sharpening the things that we lack in and, capitalize on the things that we are good in. You know what I mean? Because everybody good at something. That's really it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not really something that changes either, because right now I'm trading 2 accounts and I still be getting nervous. Like, I'll show y'all a clip right now. I had my biggest trading day.
Bro, ever since I started recording, it's been edging my TP, bro. Bang. That's how we start off July. 3.8 across both accounts. Only 1 trade.
I made 3,800. Oh, y'all see it in the screenshot of how I did last week, but had my biggest trading day, 3,800. And I ain't gonna lie, the whole time, nigga, heart was pounding the whole time during the whole trade. And I don't know why, because I knew it was gonna smack. You know what I mean? That's why I took the trade. That's why I scouted the trade. Like, everything you gotta do has to have a reasoning. That goes back to what I said in the beginning. Like, at the end of the day, my reasoning right now is just doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing, because I understand that that's gonna give me the results that I want. And lately, that's what exactly has been happening. Was able to request $4,000 to start off July, and that's really only the beginning. I don't really have much else to say. It's some little calm stuff just to update y'all on how these accounts is going, and just a little psychological video on how to push forward. Don't give up, don't ever stop trying, because if I would have gave up and I would have stopped trying, I would have never knew I was able to do this. And ultimately, that's how you got to do it. That's how you got to move. Who cares what everybody else talking about? Focus on you and get to where you need to get to, because ain't nobody else trying to help you get to where you trying to get to. You feel me?